Hello everyone, how are you doing today? It's Pierre here, and I think we are almost ready to get started. Just let me know if the sound and the picture are good. Don't forget to put your picture on HD if you want better quality, yeah? So please just let me know if sound is clear, and we will just start. Hello Nick Jones, how are you doing today? Well, good. Sound and picture are very good, and I think we can just get started in one moment. I just want to wait and see if someone else joins the room. Oh my god, I'm getting so many messages today, trading messages. I'll just answer this one. Hello Jerry, how are you doing? So it's look like many of my friends don't know that I am live on Forex Godz YouTube's channel, so I'm getting many messages. So I think we can go now. You have this disclaimer, and I hope all of you have been reading that. And to let you know that there is a big risk in trading, and this video or this session is only for educational issues, and that I will show you how I trade the market, and it's not a signal in any way, yeah? So let's get started. Thank you, Jerry. I'm very good. I'm very good. Having a little bit of bad start trading week, because I've been choosing lots of since yesterday I've been choosing lots of losers or break-even trades. So be careful today, and don't listen at all my ideas. Because maybe I am having my drawdown week now. I'm not sure, but I'm still okay. It's almost break even, so that's the way it is, yeah? Trading, you lose some, you win some. The most important thing that we try to win much more than we lose, yeah? So let's get started with the charts. I will start with the Dixie as usual, and if you have any questions, guys, just write them in the chart, and I will try to answer as much as I can. So no problem if I'm talking and you just put a question. I will try to answer it when I have time. Yeah, Jerry, yesterday was a rough day. Well, actually it is always that way when there is holidays, and there was holidays in USA, so the market was left to retail traders only. Yeah, so Dixie, guys, today we are heading to this support area, a resistant area that I was talking about last Sunday in my session over on my YouTube channel. That I hope that you guys go and join my YouTube channel also. The address is in the description section in this video, so just click on that and click on subscribe, so you can join my sessions, and you can see all the videos that I publish. Also, I used to do some tutorials and live sessions every Sunday. Almost the same as this one that I host here for the Godz YouTube channel. So yeah, let's keep going. Dixie, we was expecting some reaction at this resistant level here, because as you see, the last time we've been here, we've got rejected very bad from this level. You can see this rejection on the daily candle here, and I was expecting that we may have the same reaction when price start to get closer to this level. So we are actually very close today, and I am short, long on Euro USD because of that, and I will show you why also I am long Euro USD when we see that chart too. But of course the Dixie and the Euro, they are almost the same, so about 55 or 60% of the Dixie is Euro valued, so it's not strange that the level, they are the same. Yeah. So what I'm expecting as for today and the next coming days, that maybe we gonna react to this resistance level here. And as you see, we are already starting to get some rejections here. It's not a huge one, but well, this is a 4-hour candle, and it is only a 1 hour old candle, so a lot can happen until that close. But we can already see that there is some reaction at this level, and we have also ongoing divergence, as you see here. So of course the level gonna be a good level to look at for short on the Dixie. If we go down to the 1 hour, you see that we've got already some rejection, but that's alone, it's not enough. So to be more sure if this will go, you will maybe wait for a close below this area here, somewhere here. We should see maybe a close below here, a retest, and then we will be maybe more sure for more short on this one. We have also, if this keep going down, we have this double top scenario here, but that double top will be confirmed when we break this this neckline, and that is a huge area. Yeah. So the way you measure your take profit on a double top, you take from the neckline to the last the last high, which should be here, and you just project that to the downside. And if we do that, we see that we're gonna the take profit level gonna be somewhere at this support area. Yeah. So we have that possibility too. So let's keep watching this one. And we have also, if you look at the daily, if this keep going down, we have also a head and shoulder possibility on the Dixie, as you see here, left shoulder, head, and now we are in the making of the right shoulder, but nothing is confirmed yet. This candle can break this high here and break the resistance and keep going up. So nothing for sure yet, but I'm just showing you what all the scenarios that I see, so you can have your plan ready for this trade. Yeah. So yes, that was what I had about Dixie. Do you have any question on that, or are we clear? And if so, I'm gonna keep going until someone hit me with that question. Yeah, let's go for the gold. And gold did react very well today on this AB equals CD pattern. I did publish an idea in the group today. I don't know if you saw it. Let me see if I think I have a picture somewhere here. Yeah, as you see here, I published this picture here, and my question was, are we going to see a bounce from this level at the 61.8 Fibonacci? And we had also the euro heading down to this support level, and the question was if we're gonna see a bounce on both of them. Yeah, so what's happened when gold came down to the completion of the D leg, and we had this this trend line from the downside, and also we have on the 4-hour the 200 EMA also coming from the downside on gold. And as you saw, when price came to this level, it shoot up very fast. This last candle that's ongoing right now was very huge, and that's gonna be very interesting to follow and see how it goes. Yeah, as you see here, this is the candle we got when we got this completion. It's almost, how many points? It was a move of 82 points almost on this AB equals CD pattern. What's also happened that we did break this level of resistance here, and the break was very easy because the candle was very strong and huge. I didn't expect that much of momentum. I did expect a bounce up, but the reaction was very huge on this one. So as it looks like now, it looks like we have gold wanna keep trending up. Let me just clear those for now so we can see it better when we go to the 4-hour and the daily. Bear with me guys, just a moment. So off, I took off also my my resistance level. Let's put it back. Here was our resistance level, and the 200 EMA that I was talking about is coming from behind. And as you see here, if we put the 100 EMA, as you see here, the touch was exactly on the 100 EMA that was respected before. This was another time. Here too, as you see, we have this rejection. Then we closed below it and respected the trend line and kept going up in this area. And we have another time where we respected this 100 moving average. So the 100 moving average is acting as dynamic support on the gold, and it should be keep watching it for now. As far as the gold is trending, I would recommend that you keep looking at the 100 moving average on the 4-hour, and if we're still making higher highs and higher lows, you should try to trade from there. Yeah, so if we keep going higher, and especially if we close above this level here, above this area, with the gold keep going up, we should expect a retest of at least of these highs here, or the extremes highs back up here, yeah, on gold. And we have a clear ranging area right now, as you see here. This new range area is somewhere after we broke this level here. Looks like price is getting accepted at this level, and it's up to wait and see if it's a accumulation for more to a breakout to the outside, or if we're gonna see that price will maybe retest these highs and push down back again. But we still have this trend line. Until this trend line is broken, we should keep looking for long on gold, especially if we break these highs. Yeah, are we clear on that? Jones, there is a triangle closing too. If you zoom out, you will consider that. Are we talking about gold now, Nick Jones? Hello, David. How are you doing, my sweetie friends? You mean, let's see, do you mean this one, Nick? Where is my line to? I don't know if you mean something like this, maybe. Yeah, I wouldn't go. Yeah, maybe, but it's not a very clear one. Yeah, I should be. I would. For me, I would be looking for this resistant level when gold heads up here. Yeah, if you are a breakout trader, you maybe want to. If you see the gold break up here, you can. If you are a breakout trader, you can enter here and try to reach the highs, or another safe scenario, a breakout here, retest of the structure, and then you enter for more up. Yeah, so yeah, that was about the gold. Let's go to oil. Oil did break today. I don't know how many of you used to follow my weekly sessions, especially the ones that I do on my own channel, on YouTube channel that I own. Hello, welcome, Rumbidizai. Rumbidizai, is that right? Welcome, welcome, man. Yeah, I was talking about the oil, and those of you who used to follow my weekly sessions on my room, or maybe also here, I did mention that what I'm seeing on oil, when we saw that this range kept doing higher lows but no higher highs, I did actually said that I am more and more now expecting a breakout of this level, because this looked like it's building up for this breakout. So we got this breakout today, but still nothing to trust, because as you know, we had this breakout before. This one here, we did get a breakout on oil, but price got rejected very fast and went down back to the ranging area, retested, and start ranging here. This time it looks like, let's go down to the 4 hour. If we go down to the 4 hour, you see that it was only one 4 hour candle that broke, and that was, I think, news candle, and then price got rejected very hard to the downside. So what we should be doing now to be sure on what oil is doing is actually this candle that's going on at the moment. We want to see that this candle or the next candle, I don't know how many candles it's gonna take, but you want to see that this level gonna hold at least for a daily close above this high. Yeah, so this level at 54.3025 area should hold if you want to keep take a trend continuation on oil. If it not, if it close below here, maybe a 4 hour candle close below this level, then that will be more to the downside for sure. But as I said before, I was expecting this, and I think there is more to it than just this, because as you see here, price kept doing higher lows, higher low, higher low, two higher lows, another two higher lows, higher low here, higher low here. We had lots of higher lows, but no higher highs, and this is the first time we see a break to the upside. So wait for a daily close above this level. Wait for a correction down, because we are already rejected from this resistant level back here. As you see here, it's not strange that price is heading back down, because we have surely a good supply level here. So wait for it. Yeah, wait, see if the break is not a fake one, and try to trade it high. You can also take a Fibonacci retracement from this last low here, and as you see, we get our 38.2 exactly on this level also. That give us more confidence that there will be maybe more to the upside. We have our 61.8 comes on these on this trend line here. That may also be a level for bounce, and if you take the bounce from the trend line, close little of your positions here and leave the rest to try and see if we're gonna see the real breakout of this level at last. Okay, so are we clear on oil, or is there any other questions on that? I just want to see how our moving average look like at the daily. We have so the 50 moving average is lifting the price here, as you see here, the retest. So we should be looking at the 50 and the 100 moving average on this on the oil, because it looks like we have some respect for it at the moment. Not much down here, but here when it will keep trending. Yeah, let's take some Aussie pairs. It was the Aussie pairs that did make my week start a little bit of drawdown. Then yesterday I did actually sleep at 4 a.m. yesterday, just because I wanted to wait. There was some news on the Aussie, and I had a little bit of drawdown on Aussie CAD and Aussie New Zealand. So I wanted to be up a little bit to see the news and try to hedge my positions on Aussie USD, and it did pay off actually, because I did trade this one flag here, this one here. Let's see, what time was it? Yeah, that was the news time. So as you see, we had this flag ongoing here, and when I saw on the 50 minutes that price did go up at first, then closed below this trend line or the flag, and then we got this candle that came all the way up and start to go down. When it was somewhere in this area on the break of the flag, I did take my trade, and I went out somewhere in this area here. So I did hedge a lot of my positions that I lost on yesterday, and went back to break even. So that was a very good trade. But now looks like Aussie is trying to gain land again, but I'm not sure for how long this will hold, because we have first flag was here, got broken, second flag was here, got broken, and now it's look like we're seeing any form of retest of this structure up here. Yeah, so wait for don't trade this one from here. There is no setups right now. I don't see setups. All I see maybe a reaction for this structure here, but this is a minor structure. Yeah, it looks like we have a really good momentum. We may be gonna see a little bit of flag here and a breakout to retest this structure up here. I would, if you want to be sure and not burn your fingers as I did yesterday with the Aussie New Zealand, so you maybe would wait for a retest of this structure, because as you see, this structure is is the best way to short at the moment. Of course, we have also this level back up here, but I have very hard time to see that we may break up and keep going to retest these highs. It's very possible, but in my opinion, it shouldn't be. It don't look like it's gonna happen at the moment. But I can be wrong. I've been wrong before, and I can be wrong again. So what we had, the guys down here for this strong move up, it is based on the same candle as the move of the gold. Of course, you know that there is a very strong correlation between Aussie USD and the gold. So we had this double bottom, and we had a very good divergence on the RSI. The arrow is to the wrong side. As you see here, this divergence and this double bottom played very well, and now the neckline is broken. If you want to try to take a short-term trade on this one, if you trade the lower time frame, you maybe want to try to trade the 2618, take a Fibonacci retracement from this low to this high, and you can wait for a retest of the neckline or the 61.8 and look for bullish evidence and try to take it from here if that happens, because it looks like we have a very strong momentum and we maybe don't see that. What we may see, as I said, on the lower time frame, you may see a pennant or a flag soon, bullish flag or a pennant that may get broken to retest these highs or this structure back up here. Yeah, that was Aussie USD. Same scenario on the, it's a worse scenario on the Aussie CAD, because actually I was not expecting this move on the Aussie CAD, because the oil was doing very good today, and I was expecting this candle to keep going down. This one, I thought that when Aussie did this move here on the 1 hour, when we got this candle, I thought that we have a correction of this whole move, and we should keep going down. But I was wrong. I wasn't in a trade, but in this one, but that was my expectation. We are still below this major high here, so we cannot think to go long from here, because the level is very high. If we go to the daily, well, it's very high relative to this down move here, yeah, not to this top here. So if you are bullish on Aussie USD and want to go long, you don't go long from here yet, because we are on a major resistant level. What you should do, if your bias is long on Aussie, you wait for a breakout, retest, and maybe a retest of this high. I am not bullish on Aussie, so I will really wait for a breakout and take my time for it, see that we have a sure breakout, a retest before I go long. But again, guys, let's talk textbook structure. We have actually higher highs, higher lows 3 times here. Now we've been doing higher lows, another higher low structure here. It's a minor structure. We still have the same highs, equal highs. So we had this scenario before on the oil, as you saw, and it may happen that Aussie break out and keep going from here. Nothing says that this resistance will stop the price from going up all the time, but it was a good level before, and we should expect some reaction here. As for now, we don't see any weakness yet. It looks like this candle is going very strong. We had on this level here, as you see, we had those pin bars that told us to go short, but for now we don't have any of these signals. If we go down lower time frame, same scenario, we're still doing higher highs, higher lows, but no higher highs yet. So once again, no weakness here, so don't short it at the moment before we get some signal that price maybe will start to head down. What we only have that we can think of is this ongoing divergence right now, yeah, but that alone is not it's not enough. As you see here, the RSI is heading lower than the price. The RSI is the price is making higher high, and the RSI is making a lower high, but this candle did not close yet, so let's wait and see how this candle close. And don't short this at the moment. It's look very strong. Those last 3 candles were major and very strong momentum. Clear? Are we clear on that? Aussie New Zealand, it did break the highs of last week. Now, as you see here, we did break all the highs of last week. We also looks like Aussie New Zealand want to also break these highs back here, and this is a good resistant level, but as for now, looks like Aussie New Zealand is very strong to the upside. As you see, those legs are very strong to the upside, and now we got this last lower low, and looks like price trying to put another higher high on the daily. It did find some resistance at the moment, but not much. We have 1 4-hour doji candle or indecision candle, and we have this candle that's heading down at the moment. That's alone don't tell us to short yet, but that maybe tell us that we may have some relief in this move. And if we take a trend line and draw it on this last move here, we want to see a break of this trend line, at least a 4-hour candle to close below this trend line. If you want to be more sure, you want to see a close below the 20 moving average on the 4-hour. And if you are trigger happy, you can if this candle close like this or somewhere below here, and you are depends on how much risk you take and how trigger happy you are, you maybe says okay, I want to go short below this level and put my stop loss back up here, because risk to reward gonna be much better from this level, then yes, why not? It's up to you and how big risk you want to take. Yeah. So the move, if it goes all the way down here, gonna give you a good risk to reward, but it is against the trend, and that was the mistake I did yesterday. I did trade it against the trend, and I entered a bit early than I should. Looking at it at the moment, I can't see anymore why I did enter. Actually, we've been making higher high and higher lows. Okay, my entry was somewhere here, but what I saw that we didn't break these highs, and as I was hoping that we maybe start to going down all the way, but we didn't. So I will be waiting for more confirmation on this one. I burned my fingers one time, I don't burn them second times and on the same pair. That shouldn't be so smart. Okay, oh my god, no questions at all, and guys, you are so quiet, so I hope you are listening and you're enjoying this and not me alone talking in here. Sorry, I just want to take some water. Euro Aussie, I was expecting to trade this one from this level down here, because if you look at the daily, we are actually right now at the very lows of since 2013. We've been trying to break those lows, and it didn't happen since that time. So the level is a major level from here, and of course we should try to go long here. This is the weekly, and as you see, many times before 2014 and 2015 and this last week also, we were trying to break this level. Price was trying to break this level. It didn't happen. It found the support and went all the way up here. It found support back here. So it is a good level. So we should keep looking for long opportunities. And what we have at the moment on the daily, this double bottom scenario. As many of you that follow me know that I like to trade the double bottoms, so there is something tradable, I think, here if we don't break this these lows this time. I'm not sure, but it's very, very good level, and it shouldn't got broken that easy. So let's keep watching it. Michelle, thank you for being here, and thank you for your contribution to this. If we go down to the 4 hour, you see the double bottom scenario more clear here. We don't have as much as the daily. If we look at the daily, you see that we have a very good divergence on this double bottom scenario, yeah, as you see here, and we have equal lows at the moment, but the divergence is to the RSI is to the upside. If we go down to the 4 hour, let's see, we are here somewhere. We have also a divergence, but it don't show up as much as clear as you saw it on the daily. But it is a divergence anyway. The level is good. If you if you are more of aggressive trader, you should be entering by now on this one, because better risk to reward than this you will never have on this one. But of course, it's not a good idea if you if you don't like to risk money and stuff like that. You should be waiting, because it is a clear down momentum for now. There is no signs of rejection. We have only this rejection on the 1 hour, and that alone is not much, yeah. But there is surely many traders that looking at this level, and that did put limit orders down here somewhere in this area to try to trade this one. I am very sure there is lots of people who are doing that. I won't do that today because I'm heavy on trading today. I don't want to open more positions. I was expecting a 2618 from this level, 2618 trade from this level, but that level got broken, as you see, and the idea is invalid. But we still have these lows here. They are not broken yet, so if we still have this level not broken and price start to heading up from here, then of course you can go long and put your stop loss somewhere below this area here, yeah. So at the moment, Euro Aussie, where it is at the moment, if you want to go long, this is the best place to do that, to have a low risk on it. But that also not sure at all that it will keep going up, so you may take a loser here, but a small loss. If you're not, you should be waiting for price to show more momentum to the upside, at least a break of this neckline back again here, and a retest down, a retest of the level, and try to go long to hit those highs up here, yeah. Because yeah, it is very low price level, and we should only be looking for long, but that is also against the trend, so don't forget that, please. It is a counter trend trade, so those trades used to be a little bit tricky and harder than trading with the trend, yeah. That was Euro Aussie. Let's see what the Euro CAD is doing. For me, didn't trade Euro CAD for a long time now. I think the chart is a bit ugly, and it was not moving the way I used to trade. But I can show you what's going on at the moment. Price is right now testing this old trend line. This is the weekly. We have this first touch, this second touch, and what we need for a trend line to be confirmed is the third touch that is going on at the moment. Or if you want to put it a little bit high here, and you can get more touches, then it is also on this trend line at the moment. So this level, if it holds here, we are sitting on, this is a weekly support at the moment, but we have also this ugly head and shoulders scenario. So it may happen. We have also a breakout on oil, as you saw before. So why not that CAD keep getting stronger against the euro and maybe break and close below, retest, and keep going down. There is a big possibility for that too. So this is the weekly. So as you see, this head and shoulder scenario may be possible, but yeah, we need a break below the neckline if you want to use this one as a neckline. It is already broken and retested, and that tell you that maybe price will keep going down. if you want to use this as a neckline, it is also broken, and if you want to use this as a neckline, you have to wait for the break of this trend line. Yeah, daily, the trend is clearly to the downside. There's nothing to argue about on this one. As you see here, we have a downtrend. We've been doing lower lows and lower highs until price got to this structure here. So we almost sitting on the support here. If this to keep going down, we want to see, as I saw before, a break of this level, a break and close below this structure here, and a retest for more to the downside. If not, I wouldn't take a long trade on Euro CAD from here. For me, Euro have to do much more before I go long, especially against the CAD, because as you see here, we have this ranging area here. So what you can do, if you really wanted to go long, you can trade this range here. If price keep ranging here, fine, try to trade it. Buy the lows, sell the highs, no problem. For me, it's not the best pair to trade. Anyway, Euro Swiss, even worse pair. I never trade this one. It's the ugliest pair ever, so I will not talk about it. And Euro Sterling, as you see here, we did break this structure here, retested, and did break this trend line. This trend line is a bit old trend line actually. As you see here, it's from May 2016, and it is a confirmed trend line that got broken here and retested, and price kept going down, and it looks like we are seeing that price trying to push this last push here to break the lows of last week, and looks very doable that that will happen maybe today. Don't jump on this one, even if it looks very juicy. I would be wait to see what will happen at this level, and maybe try to trade this bounce back up here instead, because that way you will be trading with this major trend coming from back here. Yeah, the trend did change when we got this last high here, and we've got this ranging area right now. So of course we don't have as good trend as back here, so we may be ranging in this level here, and of course it may happen that we see a break, so we can't be sure 100% sure. Yeah, so but it looks like price market objective is to try to break the lows here on the daily. If we go down to the 4 hour, we have a double bottom scenario at the moment ongoing with some divergence on the RSI. That's why I said you maybe don't want to jump on this trade, even if that wouldn't happen. Let's say that we don't get this double bottom scenario and price kept going down. Why to chase price? The move is already done. As you see here, we have this whole move is already happened. So if you enter right here right now, your stop loss, to be a safe place, you should be placing your stop loss here. Yeah, and do you really want this whole move as a stop loss? And your reward level is that will give you almost a half of your risk. Yeah, it's not a good idea at all to enter here. Or someone gonna say, yeah, I can enter and put my stop loss above the 20 moving average. Sure, if you feel for that and you trade this way, you have a plan for it, go for it. I really like to put my stop loss above structure, above highs, below lows, extreme highs and extreme lows. That make the stop loss harder to reach, yeah, because what can make us sure that price don't go just back up here to retest this neckline, hit your stop loss and keep going down? Yeah, that happens all the time. Price need to correct. If you take let's take a Fibonacci retracement, let's say that this move ends here and price start to correct. Is it strange if price will go all the way up to 61.8 Fibonacci retracement? Is it strange after this whole move that price maybe want to take a breath before and get some more sellers before breaking this level? It's not strange at all. That may happen. So that's why I'm saying that it is not a good idea maybe to jump on this trade just because it looks juicy and sweet. And we have also this possibility of double bottom. We have this structure back down here, so we have some troubles. So you may see a bounce up, or of course you may also see a break. If this break happens on the lower time frame, wait for it to give you a signal that it was a real break, not a fake one as it happens here, and wait for a retracement back up, at least a retest of structure or a good retracement back up, and try to trade it down. Why not? We have our first lower low here after this move here. This is our lower high, sorry. And we have lower low also, so taking a trend continuation trade from here should be very good, but you would be taking it from the retest of the trend line up here. Now it is a bit too late, yeah? Any questions on that, guys? Euro USD. As you see here with my arrows in this area, I was expecting the euro to give us a bounce here, and I hope that, because I am actually long at the moment, and my position is in the red right now. So but then, guys, as you see here, we have this level down here. It was respected many times. As you see here, it was a good support level back then. Another retest, it got broken and acted as resistant many times, broken, and then acted as support many times. You see all those rejections, and as you saw last week, we got when the price tested down here, we got this whole move to the upside, and even though we had very good news on the USD, we did see a very large move to the upside. So I like to trend those counter trends, especially from good levels. I wouldn't be selling at this level at the moment, because it is a support level. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I don't sell from here. I will surely sell if price break, retest, and keep selling. But I do counter trend trades, I do reversals, and that's why I am taking this one. We have hidden divergence on the RSI, as you see here. The RSI is making much lower low than the price, and the price is almost equal lows or a slightly higher. So we may see this bounce back up. I'm not sure, but I hope so, as I said. And what I did also, I did a measure of this whole leg, this whole move, from this last high to this, from this last low to this last high here. I took a Fibonacci retracement tool, and that 61.8 was exactly at this level, which is also give us some confluence. We have RSI oversold. I know many traders don't like to call that oversold on Forex, but I keep calling it that because I don't have another word for it. So it is, the RSI is oversold, and we have this double bottom scenario. So will it go? I don't know, but I was thinking that my risk to reward on this trade is very low. My stop loss is somewhere in this area, and let's make this red, somewhere in this area. So if you, let's say, I think I entered somewhere here, and our reward should be at least a retest of this structure up here, or if you want to take an extended one, so it should be a retest of the highs, yeah. And let's make this one green. And as you see, guys, the risk to reward here is at least 1 to 2.5. At least 1 to 2.5. I don't know why I am using these boxes when we have this great tool to use on TradingView. Let's use it, and that will give us much better price. And somewhere here, it's 2 to 2.8 risk to reward, 130 pips take profit, and about 45-46 pips stop loss. So with the right risk management, money management, I took it. If I would be a nice good boy that used to wait, as I did before, I was very conservative trader, so I would wait maybe for a break of the 20 moving average, or pin bar, or something like that, and try to enter when price hit above that, yeah. So but now I did take it, and let's see how it goes. At the moment we have some, it looks like price after this whole move, that very good momentum to the downside, it looks like we found some support, but not much yet. We didn't get this strong move to the upside that I am waiting for, so I will give this a couple of hours and see if price finds support and give me some momentum to the upside. Otherwise, I may consider to close this and try to regroup and see what price will do, because of course, guys, don't forget we are trading against the trend. As you see, first flag, breakdown, second flag, break, another little flag here, break, another flag here, break, and now we may be doing this last flag here, yeah, or maybe not last. So what if price break this flag, we have still this, our last support here somewhere, and keep going down. That's possible. Do I like it to happen? No, but that is very doable. But I wouldn't take a short here anyway, because there is no sign that this area is not holding yet. It's not broken, but can it happen that it break and keep going down? Of course, it happens all the time. Why not this time? So try to keep your risk low, and the day when you trade and you laugh about losing trade, That's a good day. That means that you didn't risk a lot. When you're having problems sleeping or laughing or about a trade, you should close that trade and go out from it. Trust me, guys, much better. You keep your wife happy also if you don't go around and angry about your trade that you're risking a lot on. So yeah, that was what I have had to say about the EURUSD. Any questions so far? It's still very quiet in the room. I am afraid that no one is hearing me. EuroJappy, possible inverted head and shoulders on the daily chart for EURUSD. Yeah, let's go back. I think yeah, it was, because we had that head and shoulders on the Dixie, Nick Jones. Do you remember? So I think you mean this one here. Bam, left shoulder, bam, head, bam, right shoulder, bam. We did talk about this head and shoulders in the Dixie, but of course in the Dixie what was opposite. So yeah, you can say that there is a possibility for head and shoulders, especially if price find this support that we wanted to find and they keep heading up. But you have to see also a break of the neckline somewhere in this area before it's confirmed the head and shoulders. And to be more happy, you want to see a breakout, retest, and voila, more to the upside. Who knows? But yeah, good eyes there. It is a possibility. I hope this answered your questions, Nick. EuroJappy, I was expecting a bounce from one of those two levels because they are good levels with some structure on. As you see, we have this little structure here. We are on the daily, and we have also this little more structure back here. Oops, let's see here. So what's happened until now? We are trending to the downside. As you see, we've been putting lower lows and lower highs. Give me the red. And our last lower low was here, and this area was our last lower high. And now price looks like we did found support for now at this 38.2 Fibonacci retracement from I'm gonna show you which move I did the measure on. I did measure this whole move, yeah, from the lows back down here to this last high, and that give us a 38.2 Fibonacci retracement at this level. And what we may also have also on this pair is another double bottom scenario, as you see, and another divergence on the RSI. This is for the daily, but there is always this but. The pressure looks like we have those wicks coming from the upside. We want to see those wicks coming from the downside on the daily to be more sure that there is a possibility for a bounce up. As you saw here before, those 2 days gave us a heads up that with those wicks coming from the downside, that give us a heads up that wait a minute, there is some buyers on this level. We should looking for a bounce from here. Many traders do trade those pin bars, so you want to see price. If you wanted to trade this one here, you put your limit order above the highs, and you want to see price trade above the highs to go long. I wouldn't maybe do that at this level, because as you see, you would put your stop loss somewhere in this area and the risk to reward is very low, because we had a structure that shouldn't be easy to break, and it did actually act as resistant. Or maybe if you wanted to trade this one, it is the same scenario. You put your limit orders above the highs of this spin bar, and when price go above this, you get triggered, and you're shooting for a retest of this structure. Yeah, but as you see, we've been putting lower lows and lower highs, as I said, and we are now doing this double bottom. So as we have some trouble on the 4 hour, also we should be keep watching this level and see what will happen from here, especially if the euro find also support on the euro USD and start to heading up. Then we may see that the euro gonna be strong also against the JEPI. Yeah, so we have this double bottom scenario here, but let's not forget that we have this structure here that's gonna act as resistant. So you don't have a lot's room to trade this one as a textbook double bottom, because you know the double bottom, if you want to trade it as a textbook, you have to wait for a close above the neckline, and then you enter and go long here. Yeah, but as you see, the stop loss gonna go somewhere here, and your reward is not, you don't have a lots of room. So what you can do here is you maybe go down for the 1 hour and try to build yourself a case, an entry case on finding a reason to enter. Let's say you find an engulfing candle as this green large one here, or a really good pin bar, or that price head down a little bit more down and got rejected and give you a really nice pin bar, then you maybe can try to trade from this low here, so you have little more room. Yeah, because we're gonna have some trouble here, that's for sure. We have this structure, if it been support before, and now it was a flip zone when we have the support flipped to be resistant, as you see here, those many tests. So trading this neckline from up here gonna give you some there is some problem on the ways. So go down to lower time frame, find an entry reason, and if you want to trade it to the upside, your first take profit should be somewhere in this area. You maybe want to be shooting for these highs, and if this got broken, you can take profit, your second take profit. As you see, there is not much happening in this area, so if this one break, we surely gonna test these highs up here, and that is a counter trend trade again. Yeah, don't forget that it's not against this major trend, but it's against this short-term trend. Yeah, this short-term trend is ranging, and it's to the downside. So taking this trade from here gonna be against the trend. Another area to can wait for is this 50 Fibonacci retracement level down here. That should also act as support, in my opinion, because you see this structure here. It's a very good place to wait for a bounce if price do break. At the moment, daily, we are getting an engulfing candle that have a lots of pressure from the upside. So if this close like this or a little bit more, you should be waiting a little bit more and see if price gonna keep going down to this level. Okay, are we clear on that? I think let's make the sterling USD, and I'm gonna see if you have any pairs that you want me to look at. Someone asked me today actually in the chat on Facebook about this pair, and I said to him that you should be looking at this structure because we have this this structure here. Price is sitting on support, and we have also this triangle scenario. We've been putting lower highs but also higher lows, so this triangle gonna break for one side, and that's for sure. But just because we have a really good support level that is very clear and horizontal, we have this also this fake out here that didn't work and got very good rejection, and because I think that we're gonna see some bearishness on the dollar, so I told the guy that wait for a retest of this structure and hopefully a break of this trend line. Yeah, so far it looks like it is heading up a little bit. This move is already done. To be more sure, you want to see a break of this structure, you want to see a break of this trend line, a flag maybe, and a break of the flag gonna be perfect to try to long for at least these highs up here. If that happened and those highs got broken, then you can see a retest of this level here. But until that happen, I wouldn't trade this one at the moment, because we have this move did happen already. It looks like we may be getting some retracement or a rejection of this structure. We're not sure yet, so nothing to do on this one yet. If price go back down, then you may try to long from down here. If price breaks this level, then you want to see a retest that tell you that is a real breakout and try to short it, because as you see here, we had this breakout and it was a fake breakout, and many traders was stuck here when they went short, and price just kept moving up. Yeah, so guys, do you have any questions or any pair you want me to look at? Because I think I did all the one that I think was a little bit interesting. CAD Jappy also, we can take that one. Let's go to the daily. It looks like a perfect bull flag. As you see here, we've been ranging down, correcting, sorry, to the downside, and we have this ranging area here. We are in the middle of nowhere right now, but it looks like price did found some support, as it did back here, and we may keep seeing the CAD maybe found support and keep going to the upside, depend on how it goes with the gold and the oil. If oil keeps going up and maybe gold stop going up or reverse to the downside, and this flag may actually break. But you maybe don't want to trade the break of this flag, because the support, the resistant area is not, you don't have a lots of room. What you want to see maybe is a break and retest before go long here. So the best scenario to trend with this nice good uptrend here, as you see here, very long trend to the upside and strong. You maybe want to wait if price go back to this level, that would be the best entry to try to trade it from this low back down here, and hopefully a break of the flag and at least a retest of these highs, and why not a break should be even better. So I think that's it guys. Those was all the pairs that I had. We've been in this session about 1 hour and 20 minutes, so that is very good and enough of time, I think, for a session. So before leaving, I can give you about 5 minutes, and if you have any questions that I will try to answer, just tell me and put them in this chat. And please guys, don't forget to also go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Show me your support there. And let's see, this is the address. I do live sessions on Sunday, and I do publish some tutorials also. I will put the address here on the screen so you can see it. Just go there and hit the subscribe button. And of course, if you're not subscribed to Forex Godz YouTube channel, you can do that also, because we're doing lots of sessions, me and all the other in the group. So let's make those two channels popular, that help, and let's help many traders that need this. So yeah, I can't see any questions in the chat. That means that we are clear. Can you give me a yes or no, please? Otherwise, I'm gonna thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that you take the time and being here with me today. Give me some thumbs ups, subscribe to the channels, and I will see you, those of you who follow me, I will see you over in my channel on Sunday, next Sunday, or if I will do a short recap on Friday, I will also see you there. So I don't see any questions, so thank you very much, and see you soon guys. Be safe and trade with low risk. Bye bye.